Hello ladies and gentlemen, Gaming Toucan here, welcome to episode 10 of Let's Play Europa Universalis as Granada, now Andalusia, with the goal of completing Re-Reconquista achievement. We are doing very well for ourselves, but we'll get back to that in a moment. I've actually been checking some strategic trade goods. I haven't done it in a while actually, the bonuses I mean. Actually, regarding the new ones, I don't know if you've seen it, but here's the list. So we have 4 new trade goods: livestock, gems, paper and incense. So livestock, if you have the strategic effect, offers you cavalry cost reduction by 10%, which is actually really nice. Cavalry cost means that not only do you pay less up front, you also get cheaper troop maintenance, because maintenance is based on the price you pay for the unit. So yeah, that's the good thing to know. Gems give you inflation reduction, which is super nice, and it makes perfect sense historically speaking. So that's that. If you have enough gem provinces, you get inflation reduction, which is really nice. Paper gives you 5% admin cost. You always lack admin points, so this is cool. And incense gives you tolerance of true faith 0.5. I think it's the least impressive of all the bonuses, but it's still good, right? So yeah, I don't know if you've seen it before, but now you know the truth. And besides, oh, I actually forgot one. My bad. There's also glass. Glass gives you a Diplotech cost reduction. So, my bad. But additionally to that, every province that produces some kind of a good has another benefit from it, right? Excuse me. So yeah, let's see paper. And every province with paper costs 10% less to maintain, which is nice. Glass provinces give you production efficiency increase by 10%, which is kinda nice actually. Fun fact, Venice has a special glass industry modifier, which greatly increases the output of the glass production. Just a curious thing you should know. So gem provinces increase additionally tax modifiers, which is of course amazing. You get 15% more tax, and as you can see, Constantinople with 43 development right now is producing 7 ducats per month. That's pretty damn crazy if you ask me. And of course incense, which yeah, there's a lot of incense here in Arabia. It gives you trade value modifier. A trade value modifier, well, not that good as others of these I mentioned, but you generally get the picture, right? So, I'm sorry for this extended introduction. Let's get back to the point. So, we are Andalusia finally, and we formed after winning a really difficult war with Aragon, which they started, and unfortunately we lost Tunisia as an ally, and it is still unlikely that we're going to get them back, but hell, we might try. Tech wise we are really okay, especially on military tech, which is the one that really matters. Idea wise, well, we do have full aristocratic. Some people disagree on this option, but I actually find aristocratic mostly good, especially the first one. And let's be honest, my cavalry units have proven absolutely invaluable in the conflicts we've had thus far. This sucks. I think my toleration of heathens is not too good really, but you know, well, shit happens. I should actually be able to use the fact that we have some reformed provinces, and by that I mean they should get a little fast spread of printing press, right? So Salamanca actually has only one reformed province. Let's see others. Not really that good. Oh well. Never you mind. I think that enacting institution spread edict won't really have that much of an effect, unfortunately. Let's check it out, and yeah. We have a European 20 development capital, right? Oh, we don't. Oh, Cordoba is now our capital. Yeah, we need to develop it, damn it. Okay, I think we can do it pretty safely. We've had a lot of points, so there you have it. This will take ages. 1609, that's... oh my god, I need to speed it up somehow. I hope that that center of reformation will get another of my cute provinces. Otherwise, it's gonna take a while for me to actually get... let's make it Johnny, why not? So, Johnny Nasrid, yes, lead us. It will take a while for us to get the printing press, and oh well. I think it's like usual, right? So, let's not really mind it. Well, I suppose that means that they need to be exterminated. And this unit, I'm afraid, needs to be moved to the other half of the coast, Gulf of Almeria. We could get a foothold in West Africa, and we need at least 3. Right now we are focused on America, but I'm starting to think that this region is indeed the craze right now. Oh, seriously? They are guaranteed by Morocco with the nerve. But Moroccans are in a difficult war themselves, which they are not exactly winning, right? So that should be taken into account when discussing military matters. And this is really tempting. I'd like to get that advisor, but I need a level 1 at the moment, unfortunately. I'd really like to get a trader. I love those damn traders. They are amazing to have. But such is life, and actually that reminds me, this little Tamankim affair, that I need to divert the trade to myself, so that now I can push a little more and control sugar trade more effectively. Let's see how the effect is. And there's actually no effect, really. Divert trade. So I should have a lot of trade power here. This is odd. I'm not sure if this isn't a bug, actually. Perhaps I'm saying bug too fast, but it is kind of confusing, must say. Now, after we defeat this army, and yes, I suppose this is the effect. It took a while, but now the Tlamenki allow me to transfer all that sweet trade out and where I want it. Now, it's a good thing that the Moroccans have so little money from trade, and indeed they do like have 3 ducats, and with their state they should have much more, but I don't really mind, so that's that. Now, with that being said, I know the usual. Let's start hunting for 7. No, wait a second. Don't. First, let's deal with the savages. And by that I mean attack them, exterminate them. And bye-bye, Austria, from the elite club. We are actually ahead of Aragon. This is quite fascinating. And that's not as expensive. Wow, Poland is actually doing almost as good as the French. This is not the best trade good ever. Oh well, I think that visiting one of the, Mexican states might actually be quite beneficial to us. They are at war with Aragon, which is excellent. The less power the Aragonese have, the better. Fighting this war would be difficult. I'm afraid that the Moroccan navy would be indeed difficult to take down. Let's make sure this is the case, actually. Armies, rivals. Let's see. They have only 19k troops. And we are over force limits. So they have 19k troops. Portugal has something non-existent, I suppose. Yeah, 7,000, that's nothing. Navy-wise, the Moroccans don't have a fighting navy. I think that a war with Portugal is to be expected right now, and making them a vassal would be the best idea. I suppose this is the best course of action right now. I think it's high time to stop mothballing our navy. Reduce some inflation. We are starting to get behind an admin, even though we are strongly focused on it, technologically speaking. But that is something we must simply live with. Interesting, what is Austria doing in here? Oh, oh my. That's a huge European war. And this is even better. I'm not inclined to get involved at all in any of that league nonsense. So the moment we have our navy ready to... Oh, we have lost our amazing explorer from earlier. Oh, this guy is equally good. The moment our navy is capable of facing our enemy, I suppose we're going to make a move against the Portuguese. Oh my dog's life. We're certainly going to increase our prestige. We don't care about those little natives. Though these guys could be quite useful to have. We'll see. We'll think about it. Very special, live by themselves. That sounds like a bad idea. Let's get some points out of it, right? So we won't get a better opportunity to participate in this conflict. Let's leave Muhammad the ninth, yeah, excuse me, Songhai as well. Mali wants land. That Songhai is landlocked and they are far, far away. So we don't really care about them, right? Right. Let's go. We have all it takes to really win this war, and we get a lot of money, so we're actually making money now. So let's sail our beautiful heavy navy right into this pocket. Really, Tlamancan, you have war exhaustion. How the hell do you have 14 war exhaustion? Well, of course I'm going to send you aid, you dumbass. I'm just wondering how the hell did you do that? Now we are going to finish off. Yeah, excellent. We have finished off the Moroccan navy. We are going to siege the Portuguese. And I have to say that it's really terrible, and this guy won't live long, I suppose. Those Arabian leaders don't have the easiest life, somehow. And we have a really bad Regency Council, so our military tech is going to suffer. We'll see how it goes, actually. So this is it right now. I suppose you are hunting pirates and you're protecting trade. And we are over force limit already, so let's just keep it that way and control the straits, because right now the enemy can't cross unless we decide it's the time to cross. And let's move our heavies into this area in order to support this siege. As you can see, it is making wonders for our state. Porto is ours. With that, do we have any other targets that we want to take? Well, we have managed to exclude the Portuguese from America for now. So I think we have to continue the strike, take Capo Verde and Arguin, so that they are unable to continue their expansion. And let's see if we are actually in power to get them as a vassal, and we are. So the thing is, it's time to go after Morocco and see what can be done in this warfare. And yeah, I suppose that Ferdinand is sieging one province. We can move to Ceuta, of course, and immediately stay here. Though actually, this is an opportunity we simply can't pass. It would be ridiculous not to take Lisbona away from Morocco right now. For a moment I thought I saw enemy's army, but that was a mistake, luckily enough. We don't really need them to enter somewhere in our area, and just stay away the way we like it. We can use one cog to get you to Arguin, I think. Though we must know where the enemy army actually is. The Portuguese have some sort of a military presence, and we can't underestimate it, right? It certainly isn't here, so that's good news. And we can move to Ceuta quite convincingly. That's a pretty damn bad resource. Let's repair for a moment or two, I think. New seeds, crops, animals are starting to spread between the new world. Tomato. Oh, tomatoes are nice. I approve. Tomatoes, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to get tomatoes from the new world. So general availability of food is increasing, and that's really good. Grown food, excellent. So livestock gets more expensive, 2.5, and food gets a little bit cheaper, to the point where it costs like it would used to cost in the past. And is Austria a great power again? Well, they are hanging by the thread, and I suppose that won't last particularly long, I suppose. We'll have to see. You boys can safely sail back to the Straits of Gibraltar, and we'll see what actually happens. I heard, well, the Songhai are busy fighting some kind of a conflict. So they aren't invading me, and I will take the Portuguese Ivory Coast and colonies. It will be a good deal, I suppose. Right, so let's get our admiral here. His blockade abilities are prodigious, I heard, and let's make good use of these skills. A battle with the wildlings, like in Game of Thrones, I suppose. And yeah, cannons are actually quite tempting. Now, do we want to invest in tech? Yeah, we actually do. I mean, fuck the rest of you, we are getting the really good guns. And there's nothing, absolutely nothing you can do about it. We'll shoot you to smithereens, to tiny little pieces. Lamau the first died. Ooh. Quite amusing, really. Well, boys, you are stranded. You can't get back to our colony, to Louisiana. I think we'll have a solution to that particular problem. Now let's continue our march northwards towards Barcelona. Trade note. We want to establish a nice, healthy Pyrenean border with the French. It means that we'll need a fort in Navarra. It would be good to have Roussillon and Giron. And a war with the French is, I'm afraid, yes, it is unfortunately inevitable. But let us not dally on such sad subjects. And let's move towards the enemy capital. And then towards Tangiers, as it is another province we want to siege, take, and exploit. We are losing manpower. Our army is not particularly professional right now, quite unfortunate. We are above force limit, which is even less fortunate. Let's repay all our loans, so we are free as a bird to pursue whatever goal we deem fit. And damn it, the generals are dying left and right. I hope that our May commander stays alive, all and well, so to speak. Now getting viceroys is worth it. I mean, yeah, most definitely getting viceroys. We are closer to getting even cheaper construction cost. Oh. International book market. So paper is now the most precious good in the world. More expensive than gems. If you can believe it. And I'm pretty damn sure you can believe it. Now let's see how the fight with the Clamanquis will go. How are they getting this war exhaustion? I don't get it. Where are you getting it from? So yeah, we managed to beat the Moroccans quite convincingly, which is satisfactory. And now it's time to take the enemy capital. And it would be tempting to dissolve enemy state and give some of the provinces to Tlamancan, and I think that's exactly what we are going to do. Scoring this is a hell of a bother. They are expensive, like crazy expensive. This is in particular valuable as this is a gold mine and a trade center, so the Tlavenki would love to have it. I'd support them. Oh yeah, well, about damn time. This Regency Council was no good. This heir was decent, but this man outperforms him. So Johnny goes bye-bye. Unfortunately, Johnny goes bye-bye. We get +1 stab, so we are safe. And of course we are adopting the title of Khalifa and the denouncement of sect practices. And we have a guy who's a tactical genius. I think that's good, right? Tactical geniuses are valuable. Let's get a quality conquistador. Not that quality, but I think beggars can be choosers. So let's get back to our lands and get on with drilling, I think. I think that at least they are good with sieging, so this should last a while. Huh. This is interesting. Where the Qadis and the judges of the land, the muftis, are the ones to provide general legal interpretation and doctrine. So this is one of the more Islam-focused unique events, characteristic for that religious group. A sultanate as large as ours, however, well, that's nice. They appreciate our size and power. Overall, muftis. So muftis are interpreters of law doctrine. Sheikh ul-Islam will not only author fatwas himself, he will also... So fatwas is like an interpretation of the Sharia, right? The religious law. If I understand correctly. If any of you know better about how the Muslim faith works, I'd be appreciated to hear it in the comments. And in this case I'm more interested not in theology but in more practical matters, like, as you can see, legal interpretation of Islamic rules in terms of a law system. Okay, so this has to be someone loyal. Okay, so we can get a guy who gives us a tax modifier and we'll be taking Sultan's side. Most learned. We can get tolerance of true fate. Or we can go mystic. And frankly, I don't think we really need to go mystic anymore. Yeah, so yeah, well, legitimacy is sweet, so let's take Sufi guy. I have to say this is quite nice, this and engaging. I confess that I do honestly enjoy playing an Islamic state, as it has far more depth than ever before. These poor suckers are sucking bad, as you know, can't help it. Regarding Morocco, I want to take Ceuta and Lisbon as priorities. And let's see if that is indeed possible. And it's actually, I want to take Talifat as well, so I'll have to smash them completely. I can dig it. I can dig it, and I can do it. So we are low on manpower, which sucks. We have no army professionalism, so we can rely on mercenaries for the time being, I suppose. There's no harm in doing that. Interesting, but we need barracks actually, and we need to get some reinforcements. Colonial governor, global tariffs. The call of the hunt. So This province can do some shitty fish, get base manpower, which does not help me, or can produce furs. I think furs are in this case better. We already have a well, we have a colonial range guy and we have a global tariffs guy, so yeah. And come to think of it, I mean, why not? It's expensive. Not really. Can't really afford it. And yeah, here you go. Furs are now more valuable. Thank you. You're welcome, game. So this is good. Let's wait. We don't want to fight our enemy in those foreboding areas. We want to get back some of our manpower, which is apparently difficult. Yeah, well, you know, 300 population in a colony. Where are our colonies? So yeah, it will become a full-fledged province, which is nice. Thank you. And yeah, these are rather cheap, but at least we can get some. Yes, please butcher these guys. Good job. Add to the throne. Yeah, sure. Not bad. I think he'll be disowned, as he's not really worthy of our kingdom. And these guys are still struggling, ladies and gentlemen. Perhaps they might even succeed one day. And yeah, manpower reserves are starting to look a little better, but we can't really stop. We need to continue increasing our manpower stack, and I'd love to increase it, but it would cost me additional diplo points and I can't really afford it. Let's take Tafilalt. It's a really important province. So let's do a little carpet sieging to lower the impact of attrition. At least I hope it's lowering the impact of attrition. It should. 27th of September. Now it's 2nd October, so we'll avoid... Where will you arrive there? It doesn't say. Yeah, 15 points again. This will take a while, so we can use it. And oh yeah, 3% army professionalism. Yes, give it to me, baby. Faster colonies. Not really. We need that. That superbly important development. So right now we'll abstain from going for faster colonies. And we are pretty much dominating these guys. Wait a second, you can just leave all the cavalry and get here. Give him 4 cannons. I think he'll appreciate it in that Marrakesh mountainous fort. And yeah, this is a good use of your vassal, I suppose. We don't mind being in war. We are getting it from attrition, and that's not really much. So, a war with Morocco after the conflict with Aragon is in particular value. Oh, they finished it really fast. I'm surprised, frankly. We'll see how it goes. If they actually decide to attack me, and it appears they do, so we might have to retreat. And yes, they are very much inclined to catch us in those damn mountains. Which means we'll have to think something around this problem. I mean, we can play hide and seek all day long. It's not really a problem for me. The question is, will it be in fact valuable to do so? If they decide to go for fortress, like look, right? They are really damn stupid. And this is costing them attrition and money, right? Obviously, 10 war exhaustion. Though the Portuguese have army, I suppose they do, and taking the Guinea is a difficulty right now. So I can take the provinces I want. I don't need the money. Okay, this is fine. I can grant them this province. Tafilat, yes, okay. So, Tlamencan, it's your happy day. Oh, we are at war with the Portuguese. Yay! We can't grant them the province. We'd like to grant them. At all in due time, ladies and gentlemen. All in due time. Let's wait with Lisbon as well and increase some autonomy here and there. We'll get it done. We'll get it done in an instant. After we move towards enemy colonies. So our troop movement is taking a while. Portuguese peasants, of course, they have to appear right now. These animals couldn't appear at any worse time. Let's swim to Bay of Arguin. The pilgrims are safe. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for having pilgrims safe. Good. And you boys move to Caru. We're going full force as we don't know what to expect from the Portuguese there in those provinces right there. So Tafilat will wait. It will become part of our servant, the Tlamencan. We'll actually get early modern admin tech. Nice on its own, right? So yeah, I think this is it. We've established a foothold in Africa. We'll take Braganza for ourselves. And we'll ignore Songhai as they are not really a factor. We'll take this just to complete the mission. And that would be it. We're going to have a lot of vassals and we'll have to do something about it eventually. I suppose annexing Tlamencan after they deal with the little problem. Oh, damn it. Well, it will cost us a lot of money. Trade is the lifeblood of our state. Of course, coastline first and foremost. We always take the coastline first. Resources depleted. Damn you, savages. And this is expensive on manpower, but we are doing okay. As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, this has been slow paced, but effective. We are doing really fine work around here, and spy network in Aragon is most required. It's 0 right now, so building a little spy club over there should take us a long way forward. How are I getting corruption? Excuse me. Corruption. Oh, of extension. Okay, interesting. And yeah, let's go mystic. Let's go mystical and get those sweet, sweet colonies. Better exports. We control the trade of our protectorate. Yes, of course. Perfect. So Tlamencan should be glad that we are dominating them. This sounds kinda kinky, actually, come to think of it. Get your sweet asses over here to Bay of Arguin, and it should be it, I suppose. Should be it. So yeah, Talifas, oh damn it, they have a high, excuse me, high unrest. My bad. Oh, Telemancan, of course we're going to marry you again. We are best buddies. The half-price level 1 theologian's finally dead. Perhaps what is dead may never die indeed, but not in this case. And I think that getting a philosopher in this case is the best deal. We don't have the most impressive of servants right now. It would be wise to get some better guys, but you know, such is the deal. And where the hell is Portuguese capital? Actually, come to think of it. Oh, you boys attacked me. Oh god, there's a lot of savages right here. You guys should really get back to Karoo. We'll need to get Songhai out of this war. Get to 14th, retreat. This has actually become kinda expensive on troops. Shape trade. We definitely need this. Please, we have a problem with. Oh, for fuck's sake! For crying out loud, noble rebels of all the people, we'll need to defeat entire Songhai army in order to get it over with. Which will take a goddamn while. As 25,000 of Africans. And we lost our war objective. Increased attacking. So where is that? During the period many others were forced to a swamp. So there are swamps in North Morocco apparently. Interesting news, we're definitely increasing manpower of all the things. And should the enemy has lost its commander, and I think this is an easy victory. And we have a better position, a defensible position, so it's a double stack wipe. Good, we'll finish Songhai rather fast. Get them out of this conflict. We don't really need to fight them. Like, seriously, Songhai, there's no point in fighting you. So it's just Portugal, and you, Portugal, you are going to be taken by our rather hostile forces. And actually, we're getting back to Porto. There you go. These guys are fucking relentless. Let's just get to Lisbona and move from there. And yeah, call to peace is coming. Can we get it? Andalusian vassal. Cash. Lots of enemies. Okay. We didn't take... we did take Braganza. So yeah, Braganza is ours. Manpower, recovery, prestige. And Portugal is my vassal. So... excellent. We can start... we could pay off their debt. Jesus, people, how did you amass that amount of debt? Yeah, let's pay off the how will it improve our relations? Not that much, I think. Do you want to give it to them? It's... we would have had the trade anyway, so we can actually give some land to our vassals. The Portuguese are not the safest of vassals, actually, come to think of it. No, we don't want to give it to Portugal. They are a little too powerful for my taste. We are going to give a province to Tlamencan, and that is Tafilalt. And yeah, we actually have a little vassal problem. We're going to pay off the Tlamenci debt so they like us a little more. But make no mistake, we are going to have a problem with these boys in the future. And I believe that to be quite obvious at this stage. We'll need to get these boys how to say it? I'm kinda confused today. We need to get them in line. Yes, in line. Yeah, well, we can discover the South African node. It's kind of easy, actually. Just get the God level explorer and make him take only 3 ships. The rest will return safely to Lisbona. Now, you, my dear fellow, will go south. Atlantic, South America, not really. South Atlantic, yeah, you're going South Atlantic and you're going to fight the Cape of Good Hope, which I hope to colonize myself. Now, who are the Aragonese allies? Quite mighty of a coalition right now. I think we need to improve our relations with the French and see what can be done diplomatically. Now, Austrians can be our enemies, and I think this is a really valid choice. We could have taken the Portuguese, but excuse me, the Tunisians, but that wouldn't help, and it won't help the fact that we can't really make our good buddy the Ottomans notice us. How's the tech situation looking? Most definitely manufactories. And I believe once we move this army, we'll start its drilling. Severe drilling, actually. You wait here, we'll take Porto, and then we'll have a little chat. What's happening, and we'll have to increase this army professionalism because it's suffering. And yeah, unfortunately, our great conquistador is dead. We were afraid this would eventually happen, so rest in peace, boy. Rest in peace. And we'll have to hire someone other. Of course, name options are open. This is shit. This, well, this is the best we've got. We've spent a lot of points on that. I am hesitant to make my leader. And actually, yeah, we can do this and remove that retard from the line of succession, as he's doing nothing but trouble, honestly. Nothing but trouble. And you can guys go and take back Porto for our horribly disloyal servant, the Portuguese. And how can we remove it? Opinion. Yes, I think opinion right now is the key. And we'll have to make the Portuguese like us. And that will be a challenge. This is no good. The Merchant Guild can get loyalty, and actually I like it. I like Merchant Guild loyalty, as I can get cash for that. It's only 132 ducats, or this. And 1568, that's quite a while, but yeah, let's get this option and ask for contribution. which we do value greatly. And our manpower is now barely within its limit. The conflicts we fought show that we still are kind of poor, all things considered. But yeah, this is moving trade to, we're transferring to Caribbean, interesting choice. They have a trade company there, not us, understandable. It would be more beneficial to actually improve the Caribbean trade node. But not for the time being. Did we kill the south? No, we did not, so let's do it. Good job, and you can start drilling, my friends. What do you have? Unrest. Braganza. Oh my god, I actually misclicked, my bad. We can't drill while sieging, that would be too beautiful, I suppose. And actually, what's our cost of maintenance over force limit? Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think this has been rather long, but we have finally taken Lisbona. Only seemingly uneventful. This is a really big thing to take. After all, this is extremely valuable province, which will solidify our domination in the Sevillian trade node. As you can see, we are the major power. Almost no one can compete already. So yeah, that's that. We're going to finish right here. It has been a good episode. We defeated Morocco, so yeah, it's getting closer and closer. Thank you for your time. We'll see each other again soon. Gaming Toucan out. Bye bye.